while I was
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Look, I'm a retired vet, and when I
That's
see
fine.
take
So
Coast Guard, I don't.
All right, folks, I was debating whether to share this video or not. Reason being, the video quality is horrible because the guy is kind of pointing the phone down, but the audio of this video is clear, and I absolutely love this video from beginning to end. This is a straight schooling, folks. I'm talking about a kid who had to go to the principal's office. It's such a great video. I absolutely appreciate the way this man talks to this cop. Let's get right to it, folks.
How do you know my name?
What's going on?
I just, there's a few things I had a question with when my girl called me, right? One, you walked in and you said, is everything okay between you and Dexter?
Yeah, see your plate?
So you ran them, right?
Of course.
For what reason?
I run plates all day long. It's my job.
Cool, okay. Number two, why would you think there's a problem if you were standing there listening to our conversation, us talking about my brother getting a hotel, us taking the kids out of school?
I didn't hear your conversation.
If you didn't hear it, what made you think that there was a problem? Because of what I said on the way out?
Because you weren't in there purchasing food.
No, I got 3 5 hours.
Do you want me to answer
I
your
got 3
question?
5 hours.
I don't have to sit here and talk to you. I can try to answer your question, but
Okay,
don't
go ahead.
overtalk me.
Okay, well, I'm a vet.
That's
I
fine.
have a- I
Listen,
have
I'm
a
doing my job,
problem.
okay?
Go ahead.
So I didn't hear your conversation, okay? You're in there. We've had a lot of problems in that store. You're in there talking to an employee, which has nothing to do with buying something, anything like that. To me, that looks like maybe there's some kind of domestic issue going on.
How would you know it's domestic?
Listen, it's my job. So I have to investigate what's going on. Went back in and talked to her. She's like, ask my boyfriend. I'm like, okay, we're good.
But you thought it was domestic before you asked.
Yeah,
you
of course.
said you thought it was domestic. That
course.
means you knew we were together.
No, it didn't. It means you weren't in there buying stuff.
How would you know that though? Your assumption, right? Which made you wrong.
No.
One. Number two, when I walked out, I said,
So what is it you're looking for? What do you want? What do you
Why do you
need?
know about me, and why did you create a situation that wasn't there?
The only situation I'm seeing here is this right here. Okay? This is
Why
a
is it a
situation.
We're talking calm. This
Because
is a consensual
I'm doing my
conversation.
job. Understand? I'm doing my job. Okay? My job is, if something doesn't look right, to investigate it.
Investigate
That's
it
what
then.
is going on.
Investigate it then.
Guys, please don't let me forget to mention that I would like for you guys to go subscribe to his channel. Make sure you let him know that your amigo San Joaquin sent you. Keep watching.
While I was
Don't tell me
there.
how to do my job.
Look, I'm a retired vet, and when I
That's
see
fine.
people try to abuse
I
their
work,
authority
I work
and create
for
a
the
situation.
Coast Guard as well, okay?
Okay,
So
Coast
what?
Guard. I was in fucking where I was injured. I got a
Okay.
fucking Purple Heart 1. But
Great.
when I see people like you
All right.
create a
What
a
is it you
problem,
need? What is it you need?
I'm trying to help you understand. There
Yeah,
has to
I
be,
don't
be a
need you
bridge.
to help
Listen,
me
there has to
understand
be a
anything.
bridge between the community and the officers. Okay, so I'm addressing you, letting you know that what you did could have created a problem further. But what you did
If
was
you're having a problem
you
with her,
knew-
that's between you two.
No, we're good. There's we don't argue, fight, or nothing. There's never been anything
That's
with
great.
us. But what I want to know is, you said it looked like a domestic problem. Why? Nobody raised their voice. Nobody cussed. Nobody said anything to make you think it was a problem.
Do I know you cussed?
So what you
I already
did,
told you I didn't hear what you said.
Okay, you didn't hear what I said, right? So how do you think it's a domestic problem without hearing anything?
Because you're speaking.
I'm suspicious to you, right?
All right.
The police officer said me standing there talking to an employee seems suspicious. Then later says it happens all the time, no big deal. He wanted to see if a black person had warrants. He said it looked like a domestic issue, even though he heard or saw nothing. He was in the store for a matter of 2 minutes. I walked out before he was done checking out. The vehicle my girlfriend was using was mine. He thought I was looking into her car, which he found out was mine.
Number one, yes.
Thank you.
Number two, you're speaking with an employee that has nothing to do with
And it has
purchasing
nothing
anything.
to do with you.
All right. Are we done?
Do your job better.
I'm doing my job.
You are doing a horrible fucking job.
Okay.
And as a fucking vet, to hear you say you're a fucking vet, you're a fucking disgrace.
Okay, good.
So please, you better ask about me, Dexter Wilson.
Oh,
Because
I
I
did, don't
hope,
worry.
I pray to God you fuck with me, because I record every fucking conversation.
Okay.
Every conversation.
It's here. Don't worry.
It's not on. You didn't even touch it when you came across the corner because it's not on. I know the red light will be on as soon as you touch it. You came around the corner, didn't even touch it because you thought this was going to be a problem. You would have started recording. But for me, I started recording the moment I got out of my vehicle, and I got your whole entire conversation about how you thought it was something and then lied and said, oh, I knew it was an investigation about what I thought it was. But you heard nothing. So how could it be domestic problem without you hearing anything? That shows me you don't know your job very well. What about it?
Because if this is going to end up being a problem.
No, it's a problem with you. I'm good with them. There's never been a problem up there. That's my girlfriend working up there. Go ahead. See how you're creating more problems? You see how you're not even de-escalating it. What you're doing is you're going up there to try and engage with them to get some type of trespassing order, which is not going to happen because there's no problems up there. That means you are trying to get one, which would be illegal. Okay, one. So if it happens, it's on tape that you are going up there to talk to them. For what reason? I told you, and you've never ever heard. I've never been in trouble with police for years. So when you go up there, what are you going up there to talk to them about? Because they don't even see me unless I get 5 hours, cigarettes, and leave. Every employee will tell you. That's exactly what I purchase when I come in there. I don't ever go to that job when my girl's at work, right? Only time I'm in there is to buy something. So for you to look at me and say, he looks suspicious, I don't know what he's talking about, it might be a domestic problem. You escalated nothing into something. Because see, me with a vet with PTSD, I have a problem with interactions with police department. This particular police department, right? For years. For this police department, I've had problems with them for years. So when I hear about somebody like you who asks about my name, who knows nothing about me, and then you say, is there a problem? Now you've generated my PTSD to go through the fucking roof, right? So if I would have approached you right then and there and heard you say it, it would have been me being fucking pissed. And then you would have took it somewhere else, right? Just because you've already took it somewhere else. And you're trying to take it somewhere else by talking about going to the managers. For what? What are you looking for if you go to the managers to talk to them? Nothing. Do your fucking job better. Police. Interact with the community in the right way. Don't make assumptions that will cost you your fucking job here. Because that type of shit, the next time is harassment. Because what you did today, if you follow me or pull me over, I'm always going to be legal. So if you fuck with me and I'm always going to stop 2 seconds before I get ready to turn, I'm always going to use my signal, stop behind the line. I'm going to do everything legal. Do speed limits. I haven't got a fucking ticket in damn near 15 years. Okay? I don't do anything fucking illegal.
I don't know.
Okay? I'm just letting you know a little foreground. So when you try to come and fuck with me, because I know how you guys are, you like to fucking assert your authority.
I don't even know who you are.
Oh, you do, because you knew my name.
Well, I ran your plate, so I got your name. That's it. But I don't know who you are.
Did you run anybody else's plate up there?
Nope.
No, because I look suspicious to you. You want to run and see who I am. Yep. For no reason.
I always do that.
For no reason. You're a goddamn. If you did, how many places did you? I saw your ass go behind the Burger King and wait to get the shit in.
That's right.
And you found out what shit wrong, right? You're like, damn, I can't go fucking question him. I can't go pull him over. I can't fuck with him. No. I gotta let him go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in here and see if there was a problem.
Okay.
Correct?
Go ahead and keep talking. No, that's not correct.
That's what you did.
That's what you think I did. That's not what I did.
That's what she told me you did.
Then
it's the events. You're telling me that what I just said wasn't correct.
That's correct.
So me pulling over by my vehicle, right? This one and that one, because the tire was low, and I said I was going to check it when I got ready to leave. And when I pull over there, I said, it is low. Let me go tell her to put some air in this tire before she leaves. And to you, that's fucking suspicious. Why is he around your car? How did you think it was her car? Have you seen her in it? Have you seen her around it? But you assumed it was her and then found out she said that's his car.
Go ahead and finish.
I'm just telling you the facts. I'm telling you where you are creating issues where there was none. And that judgment could cost people's lives. Because whoever you run across and you assume that they're doing something that suspicion, which suspicion in itself is not a crime. If you suspect them of doing something and not know they're mentally ill, people like you in this police department get hurt.
I don't know what history you have with this police department, but I can tell you that within the last 2 years, pretty much everybody here is new. So I don't know.
Oh, I know. Hey, y'all run through it. You ain't gonna be here long. They run through fucking police officers because this is the easiest policing job you can have. The only thing y'all do here is speeding tickets and arrest people that have drugs. You only have two things to do in this town: drugs and speeding tickets. That's it.
That's what you think.
You don't have murderers. You don't have robbers. That's the first murder
Really?
we didn't had in. I moved back down here almost 18 years ago. Never once was there a murder.
What do you want me to do? At this point, I'm going to do my job.
We'll do it better.
Oh, I know how to do my job.
No, you don't. How long have you been a police?
When you think that you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Cops driving around running car tags is crap. I was in Texas driving my son's truck when a cop pulled me over because someone who wasn't me or my son tied to the license plate.
I went through the academy in 92.
92, right?
Okay.
How long have you been a
I've
police
been
officer?
here for 2 years.
For 2 years. How long have you been a police officer?
That information is not important to you.
It's not. It is to me because it shows me how much knowledge you have and type of communication you have with people. Because you already, it shows me your judgment is you immediately jump to a conclusion and you were wrong. And if you've been on that long, you should have known and read the room. I didn't hear anything. Didn't say anything. It just, he looks suspicious. Since he looks suspicious, let's slow roll behind him, see what his license plate is.
I wasn't interested
go around
in stopping you at all.
Huh?
I wasn't interested in stopping you at all.
So what was your interest
I know
in
traffic.
running? What was the interest in
What do you
running my
mean?
plate?
I could have probably found something. I wasn't interested in. I didn't follow.
You could have found something?
Probably.
What's
I know
that?
traffic. I know enough traffic laws.
Traffic laws, right?
That's right.
You had
I wasn't
no.
interested in
There's
stopping you.
traffic laws and parking laws different. Number one. Number two
Did you
is
hear what I
if
just said?
you know
I
traffic
said-
laws.
Did you hear what I just said? I was not interested in even stopping you. But what I was interested in is making sure that the store did not have a problem. There's a whole history on that store that's been going on the last few months. I'm just making sure there's no continued. I don't know who you are, okay? I know that you're her boyfriend, or you're her whatever you wanted, whatever relationship. But what I am interested in is making sure that we cut down on problems in the store. If you want to talk to your manager, Maria, and she'll give you a little background on what's going on. You have no idea what you stepped into. So
You know my girl's been working at Burger King for the last year and a half?
Yeah, she
Yes,
told me.
I do know.
Yeah.
I know everything that goes on in that fucking store. I know who robs it. I know who just stole the fucking money out that safe just recently. The boy just got fired. I know more than you do.
You think?
You may think you do. I've heard about all the shit them people been running through in 7-Eleven because that manager, Kit, was my girl's manager, Wane's best friend. Wane always told her about what the fuck was going on in 7-Eleven. So please understand this. Understand this.
I'm not changing.
You
any
said
way
you
of
had
doing my
no
job that I've been
interest
doing.
in stopping me, right?
Right.
So what was your interest in running my plates?
Because I wanted to see, this is true, I wanted to see who you were, because I didn't know what was going on in there. I also wanted to check if you had any warrants. If you had warrants, you would have been stopped and arrested. We do that all the time. That's normal.
But
You
what
didn't have
was,
anything. That was the end of
if you had if you thought it was something, why didn't you just address it right then and there?
it. I don't need to do it that way. I pick
don't.
and choose when I do.
Because your judgment was bad.
Think what you want.
I just wanted to record this interaction
That's fine.
because if
I
it
told
comes
you
to
this is
you
recorded.
again, trust me, I like to follow the police around to make sure they're doing their jobs correctly.
Okay.
Okay? And the one thing I do is record every interaction. Okay? I just want to make sure, better judgment, man. I don't hate police. I want this. The sergeant, I can't remember. Me and him are cool. We are really on great terms. And the little short black sergeant.
He's gone.
When did he leave?
About a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
Okay, so it was
Maybe
recently.
2 months ago. Yeah.
Me and him had a great relationship. I came out of inpatient rehab in fucking Temple for my PTSD. I left there, came here. I'm in between the girl's house and living here. I'm at the hotel. He comes in and checks on me because the VA said something about me leaving. He came, checked on me. Everything's cool, no problems. He talks to me. He was a vet. Me and him have great rapport.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's not all police. But when I see police officers that have bad judgment and could cause problems in the future, I come address it.
If you're having problems with your girlfriend, that's something you need to address with her.
Wait,
If she's your girlfriend,
she's my girlfriend.
okay,
There is no problem.
my job, and I'm paid by the city to investigate anything suspicious.
I'm a suspicious. That's what I'm getting at.
I didn't
There
say
was
you
nothing
were
about.
suspicious.
There was
I said the
nothing about me
conversation did
standing
not
there.
seem right.
Nothing about. What was not right about? Please. So I will apologize to you if you give me the one thing that stuck out to you that wasn't right about it.
I already told you.
Me standing there talking to her.
Okay. And I'll tell you again. Okay. When I walked in the store.
You walk in the store. Because you're not talking loud.
Let's take you out of it for a minute.
Okay.
There was somebody standing there at the counter speaking with an employee. No big deal, right? That happens all the time. I didn't come in and listen to your conversation. I didn't really even care. But I was keeping an eye on it.
You were keeping an eye out.
There. I went over, got a drink, which is the reason I was there.
You were there to get a drink.
That's right. The conversation kept going and going and going, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on because I didn't hear. I'm not listening.
Okay, you didn't hear the conversation.
A threat, or if it's just a friendly thing. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. So how long were you in the store?
I went and I talked to her.
How long were you in the store? For you to observe me standing there.
I asked her, was there an issue with this guy? She's like, no, he's my boyfriend.
Okay.
I said, okay.
Okay.
good enough.
Before that.
And that was the end of it.
Okay. So here's my thing. What you just stated. You said you came into the store to get a drink, correct? Okay, I'm gonna take silence as a yes. You saw me standing there talking to her. You were in the store for a matter of a minute before you got to the register. Okay? How long did it take to check you out? Maybe 30, 45 seconds. We'll give you 3 minutes in and out of the store. Mind you, I'm like getting to a point where this has to be a fucking complaint. But you were on this store maybe three minutes, right? Maybe 3, well, you can say 5 minutes, but we know that's not true. You observed a conversation you couldn't hear.
From me at this point?
I already tried to disengage,
Okay.
but I'm telling you,
we're good then.
do your job better.
No, we're done.
Okay?
We're done.
Well, go do your job.
You just
Get
said
back
you
to
wanna
work.
disengage. I'm
Hush,
okay with that.
hush, and get back to work. I paid for you to have better judgment. Thank you. Now don't fucking talk to me. Get back to work.
Racial profiling by police is bad for several reasons. Firstly, it is discriminatory and violates people's basic human rights. It treats individuals unfairly based on their race or ethnicity rather than on their behavior or actions. Secondly, it creates distrust between the police and the communities they serve. When people feel unfairly targeted by the police, they are less likely to cooperate with them and provide information that could help solve crimes. Thirdly, it can lead to false accusations and wrongful arrests. When police officers focus on a particular race or ethnicity, they may overlook other potential suspects or clues that could help solve a crime. Finally, racial profiling perpetuates stereotypes and reinforces prejudice, which can lead to further discrimination and inequality in society. Subnation 33 did not like being profiled by police. He let it be known. Now the world gets to see what it's like for a black man to be profiled by police who automatically assume he's guilty of something. This is called policing on a hunch and has become a practice that's frowned upon by most civil rights activists and is against many departmental policies. This video should be used as a what to do if you find yourself in this situation educational video. I will drop the original channel link in the description so you can give this man the support he deserves. Thank you all for turning in. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening.